Well, hey there, Crypto fam. You've found your way into another episode of Carrie's Crypto Corner with me, Carrie. Today we're covering a little bit of breaking news. I just found this article a few minutes ago and it kind of makes me excited, so I thought I'd cover it. Today we're going to talk about Georgia, the next state in line that may be able to accept crypto for their taxes. So let's talk about that. All right, guys, I've got this article here from Cointelegraph. That link will be down below in the description as always. We're going to go through this really quick. It's not a very long article. There's not a lot of information yet, but bills are in the making. So that's what we're checking out here. All right, so the U.S. state of Georgia is the next state in line to possibly accept cryptocurrencies as a valid form of payment for state taxes and licenses, according to a bill introduced February 21st. Which was just a couple of days ago. So as you can tell, there's not going to be a lot of information on this. It's just exciting that people are trying to do this so far. So Senate Bill 464, introduced by Republican state senators Joshua McCoon and Michael Williams, proposes that the commissioner shall accept as valid payment for taxes and license fees any cryptocurrency, including but not limited to Bitcoin, that uses an electronic peer-to-peer system. Woo! That is so great! Okay, the bill stipulates that once payments are received, the commissioner will convert the cryptocurrency to US dollars within a period no longer than 24 hours. Awesome. So it sounds like the commissioner will have some kind of wallet be on an exchange in a way to where they can easily move that money as soon as it's paid within 24 hours. That makes sense too, because since the volatility of cryptocurrencies at this time, it wouldn't be in the best interest of either party for them to take money and then not get that switched into cash as soon as possible. I mean, from one end, of course, they could make more if they held, but from the other end, they could lose money on the taxes if they didn't do it in time and something dropped. So the 24 hours, that kind of makes sense to me. Cool. This new legislation comes on the heels of very similar measures taken in Arizona State Senate bill and passed earlier this month. I did not cover that, but yeah, that's also exciting. So allowing that a taxpayer may pay their income tax liability using a payment gateway such as Bitcoin, Litecoin, or any other cryptocurrency recognized by the department using electronic peer-to-peer systems. Now, I don't know what they also recognized by the department. I'm sure that that's in the little link there. I should have checked that out. I was just really excited about this, so I wanted to cover it. So the Arizona bill also stipulates that crypto will be converted to US dollars within 24 hours. Again, that makes sense. That makes sense. Having already passed its third reading by a narrow margin, Arizona may be one of the first U.S. states to accept cryptocurrencies for tax payments. Wyoming also recently introduced legislation that would exempt cryptocurrencies from being taxed as property, which has been crypto's federal classification since 2014. A group of mostly Republicans introduced Bill SF0111, which proposes a list of intangible items, among which are cryptocurrencies, gold, and cashier's checks, which would be exempt from property taxes. Again, this makes sense. I understand that the federal classification, I understand why they put it under property. They didn't really know what to do with it. They didn't want to call it a money or anything like that, so they're essentially treating it as some kind of larger asset. It makes more sense that they put it in a box with intangible items, because that could include gold and cashier's checks, which are already exempt. So that makes sense because cryptos are very similar to that. So cool. We're moving on up, you guys. Okay, while initially the news may seem like a boon for crypto users, I like that, tax law expert Robert Wood wrote in an expert take for Cointelegraph that using cryptocurrencies to pay taxes could actually lead to paying more taxes, since gains in cryptocurrencies used for tax payments could themselves be subject to capital gains tax and investment income tax. Of course it could, but that's one less step if we can directly pay to where we are trying to pay our taxes rather than having to move it out 500 million extra times and every single time be taxed on those gains. This is one step. So even if you are taxed on that, it is literally one step rather than having to go through this, through your bank, through this, and then mooking it up. So I still think this is good. What do you guys think? I'm kind of excited the more that this happens. I really feel like March is going to hit and like a bunch of things are going to happen and crypto is just going to start hitting the roof. I also feel like, at least in America, for people getting tax returns, not me, they might be spending some money on crypto, so we might see a big boom in that because people are going to start investing because they're not quite as scared anymore. So yeah, tell me about what you think about this down below. Do you think this is a good idea that they're making it available for people in the States to actually pay their taxes with crypto rather than having to jump all through all these hoops? What do you have any other thoughts on it? Tell me. I'd love to hear it. And really, that's all for today, you guys. I just wanted to pop in and let you know that that was happening. I hope you guys have a beautiful day and stay with me. Maybe next time on Carrie's Crypto Corner, you'll learn something even cooler. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you later.